I'll tell you, brace yourself for impact. We got a lot of really cool stuff. I'm like, man, like how I need more money. That's all I got to say. Let me add
I need more money.
Yep. I know. So these are going to be some things that were not any specific release to an event. Okay. X Plus, not messing around, either this or Wonderfest. So they had 3 releases that I think all 3 are just people are really, really excited about. This is the re-release of the Biollante, the large monster series. But, I mean, that's still like going to be 2 feet wide, 2 feet tall, and a foot long. This thing is great. This has the light up abdomen. So the luminescent version. And right now it's only on the X Plus Japan site, but if it does roll out to like the Shonen Rick US site or something, I mean, to get a Biollante X Plus for under $400, and it'll be more
it's a
with
buy
shipping
for me.
Yeah. It's so beautiful and awesome. So I'm excited to see kind of how that gets out there. If there are other ways to get it as opposed to just kind of the typical secondary market stuff with the huge markup.
I think it's on Awesome Collector.
Oh, is it on Awesome Collector? Like, great.
I think so.
Great. Let's it's a buy. The other one that everybody's been pumped about is, that they're finally doing a 74 that's based on, this is a favorite sculptors line, 30 centimeter based on the old Monster Maker 28 kit. And this thing is up for pre-order right now. You can get the Rick with the light up spines for $170.
It's nothing.
And it's one of the, I don't know, I love the 73 and 74 and 75 Godzilla. It's so great. And the one that really caught me off guard, because this is actually part of their Real Masters collection and favorite sculptors line. So the RMC is their resin. So they're really nice, like very breakable stuff. And I think this thing is beautiful. It's the aggregate version of Destroya, and it's based on the Black Dragon Studios model kit. This you can also pre-order on Shonen Rick US site. I think maybe on Awesome Collector as well. The Godzilla Store has this, and it's $345. But remember, it's resin, and it is 22 inches wide. I mean, this thing is big, and it looks so cool. These are 3 really good releases / re-releases. So good job, X Plus.
Yeah, great stuff. I've wanted a Biollante X Plus, and I know that old one's been hard to get, and it's been expensive. If you wanted it on the secondhand market. Like I said a few minutes ago, Biollante is my favorite. It's my favorite kaiju. So that is I'm going to buy that figure.
Yeah,
just going.
So
I don't know where it's going, but I'll buy it.
And like all X Plus,
I'll just live under it.
Yeah, just live under it, right? Yeah. Okay, so some other cool things that happened. So these are some Godzilla Store releases, and by no means are we going through all of these, and a lot of these are re-releases. But the Godzilla Store, which we know is easy for us to get stuff through Bai and that partnership with Bai, they did release a few new things. They gave us another Bandai Movie Monster series, another variant there. This is this cool orangey blue summer version, so it's almost like a tropical drink type thing going on there. It's really cool. X Plus, and we'll talk a little bit more about this later, but this is a model kit for the 54, and it's a Yuji Sakai modeling collection. This is a kind of the gray black traditional Godzilla with clear spines. They do have another variant we'll talk about from Wonderfest, but this is a 30 centimeter, 12-inch tall model kit. Very cool stuff. And then Marusan does what Marusan does, man. They release 1,000 different variants. No new sculpts here. It's Hedorah and A-type and C-type. It's Megalon, it's Ghidorah, it's Jet Jaguar and Gorosaurus and stuff. But some of these are just re-releases. Like, these have all been out. The new ones are the totally blank glow-in-the-dark King Ghidorah, the copper and black Hedorah. That's a new one. I don't know about the Sakura, the pink and green and glow-in-the-dark Hedorah or not. That one, I'm not for sure. The 350. And then the 2 purple glow-in-the-dark marbly Marusan 66 style Godzilla L-Tail or J-Tail and the Megalon. Yeah, those are the ones that I know are new. The other ones, they've been available. Heck, I sold a lot of them at G-Fest. I had a lot of them at my booth. They're all really cool. They're all great. And Marusan just going to release a zillion things at a time, because that's what Kaminaga-san does.
It's fun stuff.
But it's cool to see this many cool colorways that are now easily accessible for people. You know, they don't have to, you know, jump through hoops to get them.
Right.
So very cool stuff. Godzilla Store. Yay. Okay. A couple more. I had to mention this because the 73 Godzilla Anraku Ansaku is beautiful. It's awesome. It's amazing.
I want that. Oh, yeah. I want that.
And so the green one is one of the harder ones to find now, but they are releasing a phase 2, which is going to be more of this kind of bluey color. It also looks awesome. Go enter the lottery on Metacom.
I'm going to do that.
You have the couple more days, like 8 more days. So go do that. And you hopefully you can win this, but this bad boy is going to come out, and they're just it's one of their Anraku Ansaku's best Godzillas is the
I agree.
73.
Yeah, I agree.
The other one that I thought was cool is, you know, we've been talking about these Fantazzzy toys back when they started with the Hedoras back a year and a half ago, and their Gigan's are awesome. And this is the jungle green version, and I don't know why, but I absolutely adore this thing. This thing is freaking awesome. It's like super like space, and I know he's from, you know, Space Hunter Nebula or Space Hunter Nebula, and like I get he's from outer space, but like I love this one. I want to get this one. It is open for pre-order on the Bandai Japan site, unfortunately not the US, but you know, these things are easy to get on the secondhand market afterwards. But they are really cool. And they're, like I said, they're a division of Bandai, so they'll be out there.
Yeah, that's a cool sculpt, cool color. It reminds me of the movie Alien, you know, the black and the bright green like that. It looks great.
100%. Yes. So I was really excited about these two hitting. And then Super7, I know we talked about their Comic-Con stuff, but they did announce this. Was this right before Comic-Con or right after?
I can't remember. It was before, and they had them on. They did on display. Okay, cool. Yeah.
So the Wave 4, the Toho Ultimates for Space Godzilla and Mogera. And if you buy them as a pair, you get the super pack with the extra heads. You know, we've talked about Super7 and kind of, and you mentioned it just a second ago, like where they fit in a collection. But hey, more Space Godzilla. I would say more Mogera, but I'm not going to.
But they do look good, and I think their mechs, like their Mogera and their Mechagodzilla, look really great. And I don't know what that is, but something about their kind of paint jobs look really good on the mech. So yeah, these are great. These are both good, and they're big. Like I said, you know, that Godzilla is a good size, and the Space Godzilla is bigger. So
yeah, and the pre-order is open right now. So go buy these guys, or go pre-order them, I should say. And I think the schedule is April of next year for these things to hit, because there's a lot more waves to come that we've already pre-ordered, or some of us have pre-ordered.
I mean, wave 1 is just now hitting. So
cool stuff there. And then this is less about a specific toy and more about a partnership that was teased right before G-Fest, or right after G-Fest. And I think it's really cool because talk about some very premium companies. So you have Spiral Studios, which we know that, you know, encapsulates both Spiral Studios, the big giant, you know, super detailed statues, and then also Spiral Toy, which, you know, is the like the Godzilla 2019 we showed off today.
Yeah.
So they're they're teasing a partnership with TYG, and TYG does the very, 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 very high end Safubi. Like their GMK, you know, is really highly thought of and sought after, and goes for like $1,000. Like, I mean, these are crazy. So I'm curious to see what they do, where they play with this. But I think this is something. And I just saw a typo in there. Partnership. Oh man, I gotta proofread my stuff. I know. But I put a lot of slides together right before the show. But I'm very curious what happens here, and I'm excited. I think it'll be really cool. I do think it'll go Safubi route. But I'm curious to see what they do. And they did booth together at Wonderfest, so that was kind of cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, dude, like you said, this GMK, the one that's kind of peeking out right here, I've been seeing a lot of people posting about it, and it's good stuff. I'm excited.